As you can see, a smaller kitchen here that I have painted cabinets and added a new Armstrong linoleum floor, all to give it a little refresh while not spending too much money. Did not want to put new cabinets in, primarily because the layout would be exactly the same. I have a doorway into the dining room. I have a wall that is a bay window. I have two other doors here, one leading to the living room and one leading to the den. So there's not much more configuration that I could possibly do here. Overall, in a video, it looks great for the most part. Painted the walls, left the soffits, again, to save some money because I do have the recessed lighting in there anyhow, and the cost really did not warrant taking them out since I was not going to put in new cabinets. So here's the major problem that perhaps if you're watching this video, I could save you the trouble. I had a local young company paint the cabinets, check reviews, recommendations, yet absolutely horrible job. I did have them come back 6 months in, and their repairs were even worse, as whatever they sprayed went inside these crevices in the cabinets, and I ended up having to clean or throw away things that were in the cabinets. Horrible, horrible job. For anyone watching, do not do this. It looks worse in the picture, but what I'm trying to zoom in is on all the areas where it's so worn from your fingers touching the knobs, which we need to do in order to open the cabinet. I was told that it was not cured properly, that it would have taken 21 to 30 days. For anyone that can offer any comments, who on earth is waiting 21 days to use their cabinets? I will try to do some repairs, and again, overall, it was a great idea. I think that if I were to do this again, I would have spent more time trying to get a good deal to simply reface the doors. For example, here, overall, everything is pretty good. I even took the time to have them paint the hinges, which again, they really did a terrible job. So looking back, I wish I did not even do that. If I would have refaced them, then everything else would have been painted. And then of course I have your simple melamine drawers that work just fine. There was no reason to redo these cabinets with the same exact layout. The knobs came from Wayfair. They are big, they are sturdy, of course super easy to install, so that was a major win. I did include the possibility of redoing these countertops. They're old. Again, I did have them paint because this is wood. Also, terrible job, does not hold up. They're just wooden countertops with the melamine surface, and it's white, neutral, classic, so I felt it was okay to leave. This is not an enormous kitchen, and the cost of putting quartz on top of older cabinets that were painted horribly, it was just not worth it. It was about $5,000 to put a really nice quartz countertop. That would have also then included redoing the backsplash, which I don't love this backsplash. It's old, but it's white, it's clean. And there's no reason to start interrupting. Once you do one thing, you have to do everything. So for now, this is perfect. I already have the nice molding that goes right up to the soffits. I would love ideas on where this microwave is. I'd like to either paint the inside and just put another microwave or leave it, or have a little door made that would lift up. But otherwise, I love this as our little coffee station. Another improvement that we made that I absolutely love is Costco's Chris and Chris cart. They have so many. I don't know that they still have this exact one, but wow, what a game changer. It's on wheels. I can move it to put where I need for prep space, or just leave it there for storage, prep. It's out of the way. It looks nice. It allows us to prep while we're looking outside. Costco's absolutely the best. Even things that are on the cart, I think are all from Costco. The strainers, the Dutch oven, the mixing bowls, and the fact that it has these two shelves that are, by the way, the construction of all this is amazing. It's so sturdy and strong, and has these removable wire trays to clean. The bottom is wooden and also very sturdy. It's excellent. I think that I probably would continue to use Costco to furnish just about anything. The floor, besides being a little dirty, I will say that I did put the linoleum, or replace with linoleum, because my refrigerator, it looks so much better in the picture. It's old, but it works and it fits perfectly, and even a laminate or vinyl floor would have been too thick, and I did not want to cut into the cabinet. So I put this Armstrong floor that looks great. I love the design. I love the colors. It's bright, light, looks great. I have a dog, so cleaning is definitely challenging. But the major issue is anything that falls on it destroys it. I already have several notches in there from things falling. That was actually an espresso disaster. So not typical of something like that falling, but it landed just perfectly, just enough to put 3 cuts into it, and then I've had a knife fall, and that actually made a mark. My old linoleum floor, I never had one scratch. You could have ran a Mack truck over it. So that was a little disappointing, and they're not cheap. It's not like I saved so much money. I did it purely due to the fact that I needed it to be like a 1/4 inch. So again, cabinets, this is another view of how horrible the paint job was. Again, that's wood, and I do have a dog who likes to counter surf, so that's part of the problem, but it should not have worn like that, no matter how many times it's been painted. And I do have the corner sink, so I am a little bit limited, so always open to ideas. I have a much nicer faucet that doesn't fit, but honestly, that one is a Kohler faucet and is absolutely perfect. Appliances are from Sears. They're probably 10 years old now, work great. No reason to change anything except for the dishwasher is new. That's a Bosch. Super quiet, excellent. And again, the design of this kitchen, there's nothing I really would have changed. I have that little cabinet in the corner that adds storage for pans, cookie sheets. I have one also by the dishwasher. So why would I spend $20,000 plus in new cabinets to do the same exact thing? If I would have taken out the soffits, I probably still would not have done it. So any ideas, suggestions, repairs, comments, very helpful. But this is basically the way I'm leaving it. I will try to do one cabinet at a time. I'm thinking of taking the doors off this one because it just holds the garbage pail, and just see if I can correct it or make it look better or make it last longer. So if there's ideas, let me know. Otherwise, just a little video for some inspiration for renovating, redecorating, improving, repairing without spending a fortune, especially now as prices are so high. And it really does look great. It's Benjamin Moore Apparition is the color paint. I have all white accents and trim, black hardware from Wayfair. But I like the look of a classic white kitchen, even with an older backsplash. The fact that it's white allows me to pretty much leave it as is and add some of my own finishing touches. Thanks so much.